Hello YouTube, welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969. Today doing some more F1 Manager and just trying to ride out the season, try to pick up some more learning as we go. Anyway, let's pop on into the game. And I think we are doing the Mexican Grand Prix. Looks like we are scheduled to have heavy rain. Start this race. So let's go to practice one.
Okay, that's the green light now.
Send the cars out right away.
Okay, that's loud and clear. Radio check. Loud and clear. Try to work your brakes.
Copy.
Got water on the lens, or he had it anyway. Okay, let's get these practice laps in. Get these cars configured. 90% chance of rain in 1 minute. You would think at 90% that you'd want to have the wets on, but I guess not. Wow, we're still leading everybody. That is weird. Kind of makes me almost wonder if we should even bother changing the setup of the car. I mean, we're in practice, we're leading the entire pack. I'm surprised nobody's caught up to us yet.
So I'll take some quick comments.
Yes, I'm struggling a bit.
Copy that. How was the balance? Yeah, copy that.
It's weird, the car doesn't feel good, but yet we're leading in practice. Not really big changes, but I think we're still leading the practice. That is so weird. Yeah, you watch with the updated config. You watch. We'll start dropping places. Yep, see? I'm starting to drop places. Now, is that because we've are low on tires, or is that because we've changed the setup?
What's the track like? DRS enabled.
What, 23 minutes left? I guess, yeah, probably best to call them in. Oh, some of these guys are still running inters.
Okay, feedback. Yeah, copy that.
How is the car balance for you?
Felt okay.
Copy that, copy.
Six minutes. If there's a P2, I may go to hards. I think it's because these guys never went back out. I don't really think there's anything else we can do on that. Session is over. Okay, so there is a P2, so we'll do a little bit more testing here.
We should have the green light now.
Yeah, it's like the other teams knew, so they just stayed on the winter tires. Well, I guess now we'll be able to see if the setup did anything as far as the tires go. Yeah, see, they're running at the top again, but I don't know if it's going to stay that way. Yeah, dropping off fast. I'm just gonna try something. This will be a day of experimentation, I guess. Put all these values back to middle. Just want to see if the Pawnee's placement will move up, because it seemed to held pretty good when we didn't touch the configuration on the car at all. Just want to see. Change to wet.
The tires are on the cold side.
Good thing I didn't do the old flip-flop on the tires.
How's the balance? Yep, understood, noted.
I don't know, time, I don't think, to get back out on the track. Seven minutes ain't gonna give us much time to even do a couple of laps. I might get one in at least.
Checkered flag.
Probably going right to the race now. Oh, we are getting to practice 3, so this might be good for us.
And that should be the green lights now.
Cards. Now maybe I'll play with his setup. Let's bring it in. Looks a little closer to spot on, so we'll try that config.
I went to wide.
Right, now you're gonna start messing up the car. Everything's good but the traction, so it just means we're gonna cut through more tires, so let's just tell her to continue with the practice. He hasn't had any improvement. Half hour left. Yeah, his position has not changed at all. Call her in. Put some softs on her. Yeah. Okay, according to this, he's dialed in a lot better now. Let's put some softs on him and send him out. I wish there was a way that once you get a car dialed in, you could say, okay, he's dialed in, copy that and paste it over onto the other car and just have that driver run that same setup to see. You know? Okay, his position changed a bit. Got a little better. Well, what is the saying? Well, I guess we got what we got, and we will race what we got. Checkered flag. Okay, practice is over.
Our weekend continues with qualifying as the drivers fight it out for a strong grid position.
Mexico City's thin air presents a real test to teams during qualifying laps. Reduced downforce can mean tricky cornering and a test for keeping the power units cool around this track.
We can see the Ferrari driver there, Karun. How do you think they're going to be feeling heading into qualifying?
Well, they're certainly delivering better results than their teammates, and they'll be expected to keep that up for the rest of the weekend.
Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
Interesting. It did acknowledge that my cars are kind of out of sync with each other. Very interesting. Okay.
Okay, green light, green light.
I looked up there.
Don't you start screwing up now. And now you went a bit wide. What's your problem, man?
Over the line, lift off and
Jeez, this guy's fucking
charge.
problem.
slow in, stay negative in your delta. Box this lap and cool the engine. Try to avoid the curbs.
Copy.
Mode push.
Copy.
What happened? One of my cars stopped.
Folks.
We need to set pit limiter on, and you can stop on the pit stop position.
We're P11. Press the in button. If you can go on any quicker on this tire, let's do it now.
We need more lift and coast.
Copy.
I didn't mean to cut off. Yeah, she's got the crappier setup, but she's getting better times than he is. I don't understand.
Now this one involves Stroll. Oh, that's where they hit the wall. That will have knocked their confidence, I'm sure. It's almost time to get things going here in Mexico City as we settle down for 71 laps of breathtaking action.
We've seen some unbelievable action around the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in the past. Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel had to fight off both Red Bull drivers only to be demoted off the podium in 2016 in what was a highly controversial moment.
Thin air at this elevation means less airflow around the car. Drivers could struggle with cooling their cars and themselves around Mexico City's track. It's a physical test of technology and human endurance alike. It's race day with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
All right, time to start the race.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. And we certainly know what Max Verstappen is capable of.
They're on pole and it's well deserved. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. This is it. Here we go with the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Okay, let's get on board with him and red flag. Stopped. Oh, I can't switch camera angles down to the one that I like. I wonder if the game is bugging here. Weird that it says stop, but yet none of the cars are stopping. Okay, yeah, definitely a bug of some kind. Because it doesn't normally go that fast. And now the red flag is nowhere to be seen. That was a weird bug. Okay.
Don't worry.
And I told him to avoid high-risk curves, and all of a sudden it's gone again. Like, that's one thing about this game I don't like. When I set that, I expect that to stay like that. I'm not changing it. The game's already determined that he's going to have a crappy race because he's got low driver confidence. And he had the best setup. I don't even know if he's going to make it to the first interval.
Copy.
Okay, well, anyway. Come in.
Box, box.
Box, box.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
She definitely can go a couple of laps. Yeah, we'll get her to come now. Where are these ones out? Just win fastest pit stop? I don't know.
Now, down to the pits. There's been a hold-up.
Copy. Copy.
I can go a few more laps. He's supposed to go to hards here.
And how are the tires? Copy that.
I'm gonna take her off strategy.
How are the tires?
My rear right is starting to struggle a bit more now.
What she got done to the powertrain? Blowing the engine up. Jesus.
And down in the pits. Oh, that's a slow one.
I'm going aggressive on her tires because they want me to put heat in them, and I can clearly see that they need some heat. Let him do his last bit. I'm gonna tell her to come in and put on a fresh set of socks. Only because it might be easier on the car.
Oh, it looks like a pit stop issue.
Oh, what happened in the pit? To really show.
Maybe get this race back to us somehow.
5 laps to go.
Copy.
Yeah, this race is coming back to us. Are you kidding? Major, yeah.
We just need to manage a bit more.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
That's the checkered flag.
Checkered flag.
At least they both finished.
It's been a long race, but there's Kevin Magnussen coming back.
With a P17 finish, it's a long distance from the points.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
Taking their 8th win of the season, there's just no stopping them.
So they got all the money.
Carnival atmosphere.
Yeah, I must have did when it went on one of my pit stops. No, install a replacement. Don't really have one. They're all really bad. New part is 5 million. No choice. Okay. I'll look how far in debt we are. Well, at least we got 25 points. Car parts development. All our hours and everything into this one part, into a to research. But if we take a little bit away on the engine cooling, block needs $1 million to do it. Yeah, see, once you get so far, you're screwed. Can't do anything else. So research and designing, like, to improve car parts for designs for next season, I here for regulation changes, and here is to design a part for this season. I bet you this will be the same thing, even though I'm trying to design it. It's gonna tell me, oh, you don't have the money. Yeah, can't do anything at all. Alright, so the next race will be in Brazil. San Pablo. New suspension design. Spotlight on McLaren. Red Bull and Ferrari lead the way. Like, are you surprised at all? Pit crew training. I'll leave that as is. I try not to really make too many more changes to stuff. Yeah, see, we had a nice peak up and then we crashed. So, yeah, no, for us, where are we? That's Red Bull, isn't it? Eagle Racing, okay, yeah. Our averages development. Anyway, set the race targets. We'll get the lowdown on this track and then we'll pause the video.
Our F1 season brings us to Brazil for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. The Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache has been a staple of the racing calendar for decades, and soon we'll once again be watching the best drivers in the world give it their all. Not many would envy the job of a team principal in a situation like this. A strong result is imperative here to win back the confidence of the board. Let's see what the weekend has in store.
Well, I don't think we're going to win back the confidence of the board. That's a moot point, as they said on Friends. Anyway, thanks for tuning in if you are. And if you're not, maybe wish me luck for the next time I try this game. Anyway, this is Old Guy Plays 1969. I'm signing off. Well, actually, I don't think I'm going to be going back to this one. I did buy the other F1 game. It was on sale, the EA one. So, probably we'll do another racing series. But we'll give that one a try and see if I do any better. And in the meantime, I'm going to watch some of the other top YouTube channels that have played this game and, see maybe what I'm doing wrong. Maybe, I'm throwing too many of my eggs in one basket or not enough eggs in one basket. Anyway, till next time, folks, it's been fun. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.